Hello, everybody, and welcome back to baseball here on youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex, where our new game posts every single day at 6 p.m. Pacific time. Today, we are continuing our Mariners franchise. We are 64-14, taking on the 38-37 Miami Marlins. Offense is struggling, but we do have Brian Wu on the bump today. I feel like we've gotten a much better handle on his pitching style. Whatever it is, I feel like we've really clicked with him lately. 7-3 with a 2.42 ERA. Eury Perez is on the bump for the Miami Marlins. Could be a tough matchup for us with our struggling offense. 7-4 with a 3.63 ERA. We have the right-hander that we're facing off today. Subscribe, ring the bell if you'd like to see more. Let's jump on into today's game. They're wearing their City Connects, which is kind of nice. I like the colors. I think especially with Miami, it's pretty easy to do Miami Vice blue and pink. I think a little something different is kind of cool. At least give it a little more of a unique flavor. Seattle's kind of the weird city where it's like all the colors are kind of the same, except for the NBA teams, which were yellow and green. Oh, I don't have my thing. I always have to transform it because I always forget. Center it vertically. And let's see what our hitting lineup is like. We're going to probably put Marlowe in second. That's center, excuse me. That doesn't seem like a good idea. Oh boy. Julio needs a day off. Dylan Moore probably needs a day off as well. Okay, what do we want to do here? We have a lot of lefties and we have a triple righty. Really, Marlowe we could throw down at the bottom of the lineup. We'll put Polanco in the 3 spot. Crawford leading off maybe. Rojas has been good. And then Urias at the bottom and at third. This feels like a really weird lineup, but put Rojas in the 5. Try to build a little bit of speed there with the 1-2 or the 2-3. Double righty, lefty, righty. Everybody else is good. I don't know. I don't know that I love it, but we'll see. We'll see. The road trip continues tomorrow and through I believe Wednesday. We'll be on the road checking out Tampa Bay Monday through Wednesday. Miami series finale tomorrow. Subscribe, ring the bell, do all that good stuff. Thanks for hanging out.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon.
Also,
it's the Seattle
if you didn't know,
taking on the Miami Marlins.
I stream 5 times a week, so check it out over there. If you're watching on YouTube, whether you're watching on YouTube or Twitch, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Save as JPEG. We have game number 70. Wow, 79. We are almost halfway done with this season.
Starting this one, Eury Perez. And singing
Eury Perez.
Likes pitching at home.
I feel like I just pulled his baseball card today. Or maybe the Beeb did.
And as a teammate, you expect him
Series 2. Oh boy. Eury Perez, 100-mile-an-hour fastball with slider at 89, 12-6 curve at 84, and a circle change at 90.
J.P. Crawford in the box here lets that one go for a ball. That's in for a strike.
12-6 curve. I think that's probably a pitch that you try to just let go, which was what we did there. Oh, no.
1-1 check swing.
Didn't go. Really.
Swing, says Freddie Ferguson.
Really bad.
2-1 now. And that's outside.
Okay. The thing with that 12-6 curve is it's really dangerous in that spot because now that high fastball I think is going to come down. Got to be real attentive of the count.
Right through there for
that
a
was
strike.
just too passive.
You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
In the air to left center. On the move to the gap. He's got it. 1 away. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. Hoping for a good showing.
3-1 is my least favorite count.
Well, one area of his game that he's really looking to improve on is how he's hitting on the road. It's pretty much been a struggle for him all season, and sometimes there's just not a good explanation. Maybe the hotel beds aren't comfortable. Maybe the food on the road's not good. I don't know what it is, but he's got to figure it out. He's got to figure out a way to get his mind focused when he steps in the box, that it's all about doing damage.
And there's a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Okay.
That misses, and that is ball 1.
It's a good take.
That's
okay. Inside.
He never moved.
We're having some good reads here.
But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Okay. Hey, way to stay alive. I'm sure late on it. Actually good. And late side of good.
Next one misses. Counts full, 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ground ball right
darn it.
side.
Hey, we forced a couple of full counts.
First.
Obviously has not worked in our favor, but we've done a good job sticking around. 13 pitches.
Luke Rayleigh
all right.
Up next for the Mariners.
That is just not a good swing.
Fouled off. So here in the 3 spot, Chris, a hitter low average but high slug.
Well, one thing he's going to lean on are the metrics. His exit velocity has been really good. He's just had some bad luck hitting the ball right at people.
Cut on and miss.
Wow. Okay, well, complimented myself and then absolutely made a fool of myself. I am absolutely lost at the plate. We're really lucky that we're piling up wins here, but it is bad. Really, really bad.
Back here at Lone Depot Park. And today's starter, number 33. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been.
Wrong button. Sorry about that.
Move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Bottom of the first. And now for the Marlins, John Birdie. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Love that sinker location. That is such a good pitch. So I'm going to time up this cutter.
Kicks and fires.
That was not what I was looking for.
And he'll see another. And he deals. The other way. And it's
nice catch, France. Nice catch.
And time now for the Marlins lineup. And this offense is really clicking right now, Chris.
That's a good feeling in that dugout over there. You feel like when you walk to the plate, you're going to get a knock. You're going to drive in a run. You're going to do something productive, even if it's just get a walk to keep the line moving. And that's a great feeling to have. They've got it bottled right now.
Now the number 2 hitter, Nick Gordon. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Puts it away for the out.
Batting third, the designated hitter,
Luis Ariz stands in.
Arias.
There's the strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Ball 1 there. Next offering is in
nice
for
little
a strike.
sinker there.
Swing and a miss.
That was,
struck him out.
thankfully, we were
And
able
good
to
work there
use
as he
the
gets a 1-2-3.
change in speed to
And
our
the
advantage,
Marlins
because that was
down
not a good pitch.
quietly. We played an inning, no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And now the catcher comes up to him. Cal Raleigh. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing. But it's that big arm that really stands out. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
He's throwing
You got a
fastballs.
catcher like
Settle
this guy
down.
with a big arm like that behind the plate. It really shuts down the running game.
Next offering way upstairs.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
And a good eye there.
We have had some good takes in the last couple of series, but we have undone it way too frequently. That is an example of it. You know, honestly, you really don't anticipate that he's going to just throw literally fucking 5 straight fastballs.
Right there, huh?
Yeah, nothing but fastballs. They just kept putting down the number one and letting it fly. I like it.
Yeah, me too, and I'd love to hit against that. But, of course, when you're in the box, you think he's bound to change speeds on you at some point. You're just kind of locked up, sort of like reverse psychology.
Ty France up next for the Mariners. That one ripped, but foul. No score here in the second. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And 1, 2, 3 go to Mariners. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Just not seeing it well. Not seeing anything at all, really. I don't know.
And we're back. We head to the bottom
It's
of the
weird. It
second.
feels like the
Now
game
here's
is getting
cleanup
harder, but
hitter
the
for
difficulty
Miami,
is only
Jake
dropping.
Berger. Foul ball there. Berger in his 3rd season batting in the cleanup spot, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Fires over to first and quickly one away in the second. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. That's off the mark. Ball 1. Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, but Joey Mack, sometimes a little tough to figure out.
settle
You
down.
may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
Yeah, there's a ball. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
And there are 2 down. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Up and in, and it's 1
How
and
is
1.
that so bad?
And a pitch. And a ball evens the count. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Fuck. Just pitching, just over pitched there.
That one the other way, and that's a fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and he's out.
Okay, bad base running. Nice job by Rayleigh. The ball didn't come off the bat as quickly as I think they thought it did, or he did. Rayleigh has a real good arm out there, so there's our quality Xbox Series graphics.
Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Now batting Mitch Haniger. In the air, out towards right.
Man, I still can't get anything.
Moving under this one.
Settle down, settle down.
And there's one down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Cade Marlowe at the plate now. That's ball one. Next offering is downstairs.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
Baseball's coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all four corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Bethencourt makes the grab, and there's two down. Here's Luis Arias.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Not close with that one, and that's ball one. Fly ball center field. Nice grab on the run.
That stayed up there for so fucking long.
Coming up, no score. Back here in Miami, here's a big power.
We've just been in absolute free fall offensively.
And the pitch.
Ever since that Texas series, it has been brutal.
Just kind of slice that one into center. Jesus Sanchez will hit next.
He's been doing a good job.
Runner on the go. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Swung on, belted. Back there. And caught on the warning track.
Double fastball, very bad idea right there.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Christian Bethencourt.
No fucking way.
Takes ball one.
Come on, Woo.
Next offering in there for a strike. Strike one. Rooker leads off first with one away. Double play ball to second. Flips for one. And that's two.
Okay. All
One
right.
hit in the inning, but nothing more.
Pitching's getting a little dicey. Complimented myself on how well we were doing taking pitches. Absolutely falling apart since. Complimented Brian Wu earlier in the video at the very beginning, being like, hey, we figured it out all over the goddamn map. Some of them have just missed. That's fair. But it's been a bit of a disaster.
We go to the top of the fourth. Here's the shortstop at the plate. J.P. Crawford. Here comes a pitch. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
Well, these Mariners, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Second baseman.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And ball one.
One ball, no
The Mariners hitless so far in the game. On the ground right side. Steps on first for the out. And up next for Seattle, Luke Rayleigh.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swung out, belted. Deep. That one went back there, and that one's going to land not so much here,
I don't know how I haven't been able to get a hold of some of these pitches.
The Mariners strike first.
Good
It's 1-0.
God.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Rowley stands in now and watches strike one. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Top half of inning number 4. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. 0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, nobody on. That misses. 1-2 to count.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the second game of the series. And another ball. And that one is lifted in the air on his way over. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. The Mariners pick up a run.
I mean, at least we put something on the board. It's just, it's
now
another one of
1-0
these
ball
fucking
game.
games.
You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, John Birdie. And a foul ball.
You know, these Marlins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
The wind and the pitch. In the air, left side. Rayleigh hauls it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
It's one of those games. I'm just not seeing it very well. We're doing well defensively, which is super great. But man, I think both of Raleigh's at bats were all fastballs, which is just wild.
On the ground to the left. Throws to first in time.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Luis Arias, the next up for the Marlins. And that's in for a strike. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Close one, doesn't get the call. And 1-1. The line to kick the pitch.
There's no way that missed, but whatever.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 outs. Cuts on it and misses. That's
didn't
a
affect anything.
And that's
still would have been a 2-strike count throwing that slider in there. So
and 1, 2, 3
sorry.
Go the Marlins. They still trail 1-0. And we're back. Here's Josh Rojas.
The designated hitter, Josh Rojas.
Perez back to work. There's a strike.
Oh,
Swing and a
darn.
high fly ball to left. And he makes
Darn
the
it.
catch. And
It's a
quick
little
out
more
number 1.
outside than I anticipated.
Ty France now at the plate.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one is absolutely belted. Sanchez going back on it.
Okay, all right. Okay.
He
Whew.
circles the
At least I
bases,
felt like I
and
saw
they
that one. The
add a
Rayleigh
run.
home run,
It's 2-0.
and we get those every once in a while, especially after the difficulty drops a little bit. It just kind of goes like, I don't know if I really deserve that. And that one I felt like I saw pretty well. Didn't have any long balls in Old Miami yesterday, but today we have a couple.
Early, he saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
One down. Mitch Haniger up next for the Mariners.
That's too aggressive. Way too early.
Haniger measures 6 feet 2 inches, 215 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. Next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one missed. Righty to the plate. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Cade Marlowe. Popped out and fouled ground first time through. That just misses.
That's fine.
And that's ball 1.
Fine.
Haniger, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Next pitch is outside. Now 2-0.
This isn't a pitcher that softens up when he starts to show signs of fatigue. I mean, his stuff stays sharp. Makes these at-bats more difficult than they normally would be against other pitchers at this stage of the game.
Ooh,
Swing and
that was a good slider throw right there.
The pitch. That one ripped. Way back there.
Oh, that qualifies as a home run. Okay.
It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a pair. It's 4-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this
We're
one.
not. We haven't been having fun at the plate for a while.
On autopilot. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
I didn't think that was going to get out. I was a little confused as to why Haniger wasn't running.
Down the third baseman, Luis Urias. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Gotten a couple of good pieces of contact off those 12-6 curves.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Sanchez.
Darn, just a touch early. We were right there, though.
Number 2.
Poke the bat out just a little bit to cover that plate.
You have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at bat.
Crawford stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Miami's bullpen with some action. Trevor Rogers getting loose out there. The wind of the pitch.
Ooh, too aggressive on the 12-6.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Those were 2 real nice
Really
pitches.
adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Got me with a fastball. Fuck. Looked up, looked down, and they were the opposite every time.
Those
Those are the types of at-bats that just completely undo what we're trying to get going.
It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Jake Burger. The pitch. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
You know, these Marlins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
He swings and fouls one off.
And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
God damn
And
it.
another ball.
Fucking fastball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and There's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Chisholm batting with one down takes a strike. The pitch. That one close.
That's a strike. That's a strike.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Haniger puts it away.
I don't think that slider got quite where I wanted it to.
Space is empty.
I guess it caught a touch more of the plate.
There's a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
No.
Just missed. Kicks and deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
There's a swing and a drive. That one hops against the fence.
Hey, thanks, digital commentators, Curse.
Not in time. It's
really appreciate it.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Strike 2. The Marlins down by 4. Last half of inning number 5.
There we
Slider
go.
got him for
there we go.
Marlins leave 1. They're down 4-0. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th.
Okay, so they're bringing in a lefty. We're going to probably make some shifts here and there. I think a couple of guys will kind of just be, we'll ride with, but Polanco's fine.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Jorge Polanco.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Strike 2.
And with a circle change there. Fastball's at 97, a circle change at 88, a slider at 83, 2-seam at 98.
Pitch.
Ball.
It's a good take right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one almost
Inside.
got
That's
him.
a real dangerous pitch for me. Opposite hand hitter. For whatever reason, those sliders really give me trouble.
Chases the change.
Got me with the changeup. Fuck.
In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And now for Seattle, Luke Raley.
No, fuck, god damn
In
it.
foul ground.
It was the right idea,
Puts it away.
but I just had to let that go.
2 outs.
Fuck.
Base is empty. Now here is Cal Raleigh.
No,
Just
off the plate.
missed. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Yanni Chirinos appears to be getting loose. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
Circle changes are absolutely devastating for me.
Wouldn't chase that time. Swings and chases a low one there.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. 2 down, nobody on. Big stock center field.
Okay, hey, there we go. Yeah, that's a good timeout right there.
It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Fouled off to the right.
Okay, so he's gone inside on both the left-handed hitters. I've been off on my timing though.
2 outs. ground ball to the right side. And that one
Man, did not seem like he was going to be able to get there, and then like hit a turbo button. What the fuck?
So one hit is all they get. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom.
I thought we were starting to get into a bit of a groove.
It's the Mariners 4 and the Marlins nothing. Back here at Lone Depot Park, John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Jesus Sanchez.
Oh, God. Sorry about that.
And a pitch.
A little extra bubble there with the Baja.
There's a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That's out to center field.
You could say that about my offense a lot as well.
In, and there's one away.
Just not good enough at trying to commit to one pitch and then figuring the rest out.
And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
That was a bad fastball.
Has a beat on it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
The batter, number 5, second baseman.
So the lineup flips over, and up next for Miami, John Birdie. Right through there for a strike.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. Swings and misses.
Thought about that one. I will be honest, thought about that one a little too much.
They trail it here 4-0.
We're really lucky that we got a swing on that rather than, or like a swing and miss rather than some contact, because I caught way more of the plate than I wanted it to.
Rogers back to work.
Oh, okay.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
And trying to anticipate a circle change there.
The lefty fires.
Damn.
Foul. That misses. Now 1 and 2.
That was kind of a, that was a take all the way.
This one high in the air to left center.
Unfortunately, that's just an out.
It
pretty okay contact. Or that would have been prime for a swing and miss on a circle change.
1 for 2.
Ooh,
Started a little too early.
slider. Probably should have crushed that, but
half of inning number 7. That's down and in. Line drive. That's a hit.
Hey, I'll take that.
And aboard now with 1 away.
Oh, I need to figure out the bullpen here. I think our pitcher's looking okay, but we are starting to get close to that that third time through the lineup.
Forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest
This
swings
is
of the game,
lefty.
as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at bat right here.
Is he? I think he's our center fielder at the moment. Yeah, so I think we're going to be we're going to go ahead and be committed to that. There's nobody else I really want to put in. Bullpen wise, we have 2 lefties and a righty, so I think we'll go ahead and warm up. We can warm up Santos, Inspire. Brash will be our closer. Munoz just does not have the energy for it. He's wanted to be in this area.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. On the ground,
No,
right side.
it's a 2-ball. Way too early on the slider. It was.
No runs, innings, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Mariners 4 and the Marlins nothing.
Just getting a
Bottom
little...
of the 7th, and
Okay,
at
we are
plate
in
for
the third
Miami,
time through the
Nick
lineup.
Gordon.
He's still green. We have a 4-run lead, and we could
line
try
of
and
the
limit it to
pitch.
2 bullpen arms.
On a line out towards center. Marlowe makes the play, and there's one away.
He's
I
been
think I need
going
to change
after
up
these
what I'm
guys consistently,
throwing
and as a
first.
result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Arise.
That's
For
a
the third
fucking
time
strike.
Here, watches that one miss. The M's leading by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. Hit in the air, center field. Marlowe on the move. Snags
Oh.
it for the second out.
Just got there. Wasn't sure that he was going to be
2
able
outs,
to.
Base is empty. And now for the Marlins, Jake Berger. And he swings and misses, and it's nothing
No
at
ball.
1.
1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the second game of the series. And a foul ball.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Ball 1 there. And that one's
Oh,
a
come
little
on.
below.
Give me a fucking call, dude.
And the right-hander deals. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
The 2-2. And a swing and a miss.
Okay, if it wasn't already determined, it definitely is now. That'll be the last batter that he faces.
4-0 score. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. JT Shagwa.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
Them switching to a righty is going to play into my hand a little bit.
Luis
We have a
Urias.
big stretch of lefties coming up. Sinker at 97, a slider at 80-something, 4-seam at
And he
98.
deals. Shagwa, a
That's a
righty
slider
that
at
throws
86.
with power. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And that's downstairs and outside.
1-2.
And a 1-2. Swings through it.
Why did I
Makes
swing
a
at that?
strikeout.
What happened? Thumbs!
Here's the Mariners leadoff man, J.P. Crawford. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Miami's bullpen with some action. Yanni Chirinos getting ready to go. Brazoban warming up as well. And it's fouled away. On a strike. The pitch. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2 strikes.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
2-2.
Way outside, and the count is 2-2. Right through there, got it. 2 out. And up next for Seattle, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Outside low. 1-0.
1-0.
And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
He's been leaving the sinker up or way out. And of course, what the fuck? Where the sinker's either been way up or way out of the zone. That's like a perfect location.
2-2 down. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Chisholm should have this one.
It is still bad at the plate. It is just abysmal at the plate.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Chisholm Jr.
You fucking moron. Put a different pitcher in.
On to France. Out. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Here's Josh Bell.
We'll go ahead and put in our righty. We'll try and get the next 2 outs.
Number 33.
That lefty batter matchup might be kind of bad. If I had put him in a pitcher or a batter sooner, it would have made a little more sense. We pitched pretty well with Wu. Defensively, we have been playing very well. It's just offensively is just an absolute disaster piece. I mean, it fucking sucks right now.
About handing the ball over to him.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1. The Fish down by 4 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Up the middle, and that chance handled.
Oh.
Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Didn't give me the opportunity to work with Polanco. They just left me with the pitcher. What the fuck?
And he earns the base hit.
In there at the knees for a strike.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know at the very least,
a strike.
If you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That's a strike. That should be strike 3 then. What the fuck?
I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Damn, that's where we're looking for that. That's where we're looking for that double play ball.
That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
Sanchez in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Up and in, and it's 2-0. Bell off of first with 2 away. Wouldn't chase that time. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
There we go.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate.
Well, got to pause on that thought as that'll do it for the inning.
Pretty lucky there. That was a really bad count. We got a good bounce on the swing that they put on that ball.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new
Yanni
pitcher on the mound.
Chirinos.
Yanni Chirinos. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
So righty.
And now for Seattle, Luke Raley. He's already homered in this game. And here it comes. Swings through that one for strike one.
I really should be. I feel like it's such a bad thing to look for. Like, I was going to say, I really should be looking for them to throw their secondary pitches first. He has a sinker that tops out at like 95, I think. It's hard to read. The splitter, that I can't read that at all. There's a slider that I still can't read. And then there's a four-seam fastball at 96. I'm looking for that sinker that's a little bit quicker, but it's going to be the splitter. It's going to be the slider. It feels. And there's another splitter.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
And another ball. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 3-1. Nobody out, runner at first. Chirino's throw to first, and he's back in there.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Sliced hard but foul.
You're right there, just a touch late. Okay, hey, we're staying alive here.
This one in the air right field. Hauls it in for the out. So now here's the DH, Josh Rojas. And the first pitch misses for ball
Good miss.
one.
We've had all lefties, so we haven't. Oh, okay, there we go. Now for some reason I can see it. Splitters at 87, sliders at 77. Four seams at 96.
Next offering is down low. Wouldn't chase that time.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Line drive, base hit.
Okay. Went with a splitter that time. A little surprising. He probably would have gotten me to pop out way worse if it was a sinker. That's what I was looking for, but
now the first baseman
didn't see it super well.
He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. And that one is
that one's going to be an auto take because I don't have my bullpen situation set up. It's a righty, righty, lefty.
Runners at first and second with one gone here at the top of the ninth.
That's a bad swing.
On the ground, could be 2. Gordon, off balance feet, there's 1. And it's a double play to end the inning.
Jesus.
No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth.
I don't even know if that gave my fucking pitcher time to warm up. Good God almighty. Fuck. Why is it always with the slowest person we have on the team? I love Ty France. I'm a huge fan. Jesus fucking Christ.
To the bottom of the ninth. And here's the catcher, Christian Bethencourt. Santos back to work. That's it.
Just 19 speed, and you're like, oh no. Because it's a pretty slow roll. That's the thing, is that it's a slow roller up the first base line.
Next offering misses down and away. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Righty delivers. That's hard hit on the line. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. John Birdie at the plate. Edge of the zone for a strike. And it's 0-1. Ground ball left side. And that's just foul. Got him looking for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
The batter, number 1.
And up next for Miami, Nick Gordon.
Gordon.
There's a strike. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That's off the mark, and the count is 1-1. Gets the outside corner with that one.
1-2.
All right, let's polish him off here, huh?
1 strike away.
There we go. Didn't think I was going to get the swing. I've been pulling the fastball 4 degrees to the left all fucking day long.
Goes to another level, and you
And
start
that'll
to
do
gain
it.
this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the
Man,
lineup.
Marlins
Pitchers
just
are
beat the
pitching,
Mariners
the team is making
3-2 in
plays
extras.
defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can. Perhaps push it up to double digits.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm
I
John
think the
Shaw.
Seattle Mariners
Thanks
in
for
real life
joining
would
us.
only win a playoff series, if they were playing at home. They are not good on the road. What is there? What is there? Team stats? Well, we get a win 4-0. We are still absolutely shuffling at the plate. It's a disaster up there. I just don't know. I'm not seeing it well. The game just feels like it is pitching against wherever I am putting the thing. I'm not seeing where they want to go with it. They're all over the place. Uri Perez gets the loss, but he pitched 5 pretty okay innings. If it wasn't for the difficulty decrease, it starts to become a much different, or could become a much different result. 5 innings pitched, 4 hits, 4 strikeouts, no walks, 4 earned on his line. Wu gets not only player of the game, but he gets the win. I guess I should probably flip those words. He doesn't only get the win, he gets player of the game. 7.1 innings pitched, 3 hits, 6 strikeouts, no walks, no earned. Marlowe was 1 for 3 with a home run. That was a 2-run blast. Ty France 1 for 4 with a solo shot, as Rayleigh was also 1 for with a solo home run. Haniger 2 for 3, did score the run on the Marlowe blast. Struck out 7 times compared to their 9. A little more spread out throughout the lineup. Crawford went down twice. We had a lineup that should have probably done a little bit better against them, but just couldn't figure it out. The way the game is pitching against me is really difficult to figure out. It just doesn't feel like it has much rhyme or rhythm or reason. It's all over the place, and it's too easy for my innings right now to completely just come undone with a bad swing or two. We're still putting up just enough offensively to get some wins here. We've had a couple of good games where it starts to feel like, okay, we're going to put things back where they usually would be with 4 or 5 runs a game, but instead, you know, those swings where it's like, oh crap, we're swinging at stuff outside of the zone, which makes us more susceptible to swinging outside of the zone. Then we get frozen, and it's frustrating, and it just is coming apart way too easily at the plate. But, I mean, we're piling up wins. It just doesn't feel good. We win today, 4-0. We've blanked Miami in 2 consecutive games, but both of them have been very, very slow starts offensively. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. Sandy Alcantara is on the mound, 5-3 with a 2.40 ERA. Take it on George Kirby, 4-2 with a 2.59 ERA. If you'd like to watch that game, you can watch every game right here at 6 p.m. Pacific time on youtube.com/ShaunasaurusRex. You can subscribe right here. You can also ring the bell down below. You'll be notified when I post new videos. You can check out more of the season right here, where if you've previously commented about Boston, that was the first series of the game. We'll be back in Boston in July. You can also watch this morning's video up here, which I think is a taste test, but I'm not 100% sure. Thanks again for watching. Good night, good sports, and go Mariners.